Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Botox Games, and today we have some very important information regarding the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom DLC. But before that, I do want to apologize if I sound a little different in this video. I have just got done doing the whole PAX thing for the past week with my homies, so I'm feeling a little under the weather. Hopefully videos will return to normal here in a couple of days and my voice will return. I need to do a video giving my Mario Wonder impressions because I played that. I need to do a video going over my PAX West pickups, so there's plenty of stuff to talk about, plenty of videos to make, but I needed to jump on this while it was hot because we just got a new Famitsu interview with Fujibayashi, with Aonuma, regarding Tears of the Kingdom DLC, and the fact that there actually is no DLC coming. Now, I've kind of been hedging my bets on this. My instinct was that there wouldn't be DLC, because, haha, funny meme, Tears of the Kingdom already DLC, right? But I also thought it was likely because of how just massively successful Tears of the Kingdom is, why not make a DLC for it? But we do finally have confirmation that there will be no DLC, so let me read a portion of this interview that Vooks.net translated here, and I'll link their article down below. They wrote, when asked what was next for Zelda, Hidemaru Fujibayashi and Eiji Aonuma, who were in the interview, replied below. It confirms there's no DLC in the works and that any new game would be done in another world, as they believe they've got everything they can from that Hyrule. So the interviewer asked, I see. Now I would like to ask about the next production, which I am anxious to hear about. Is it a sequel, a new setting, or something else? To which Fujibayashi replied, I don't know if it will be the next production or not, but I am thinking about what the next fun experience will be. What form that will take, I can only say that at this point we don't know. And then Aonuma said, there are no plans to release additional content this time, but that's because I feel like I've done everything I can to create games in that world. Of course, talking about the Hyrule found in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. He goes on, in the first place, the reason why we chose this time as a sequel is because we thought there would be value in experiencing a new kind of play in that place in Hyrule. Then, if such a reason is newly born, it may return to the same world again. Whether it's a sequel or a new work, I think it will be a completely new way to play, so I'd be happy if you could look forward to it. Aonuma also said that, I think the hurdle that was raised with Breath of the Wild has now been surpassed again with Tears of the Kingdom, and players' expectations have been raised even higher that the company will make something even more amazing. But, and then just kind of goes on, Fujibayashi and the rest of the development team do not consider this a hurdle, so please keep your expectations high. So it sounds like they're aiming for the stars, it sounds like they're going to try to make something even better next time, and I think this is really exciting. I know some people were kind of hoping for DLC plans for Tears of the Kingdom, and while I still feel like a Master Mode should be at least added as a free update, I'm fine with no more additional content being added. I mean, there's so many things they could have done. We've already spent so much time in this Hyrule with Breath of the Wild, and then of course with Tears of the Kingdom adding even more to that and changing a lot of things. I feel at peace with this duo of games. I didn't need a third game. I didn't need more time with these characters. I'm ready for something new. As much as I love Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, I mean, Tears of the Kingdom is easily my game of the year. I'm perfectly fine with them just moving on to the next thing. I mean, if we want to get into it right now, they are surely planning the next 3D Zelda game for the next Nintendo console. I think it makes more sense to, instead of focusing on some big expansion for Tears of the Kingdom, go ahead, focus those resources on the next 3D Zelda game for the next console, and try to get it out in a timely manner. I mean, we've had this happen where, I mean, there's really nothing worse than releasing a new console and then not having a new 3D Zelda within the first year or two. So while I don't think that will happen, it's probably too soon for that, at least by like year 3, right, of the Switch 2, if it comes out late 2024, 2025, you would expect a new 3D Zelda in 2027, perhaps, or maybe 2028. So, I mean, that's very far off, but honestly, it makes more sense to me, at least, that they would want to just go ahead and start focusing on that next project and get that underway instead of focusing on DLC, which, yes, would make them a lot of money, but why not go ahead, put Tears of the Kingdom to rest here and focus on the next thing. So it's very exciting. I'm very, happy to hear that the team is not considering this a hurdle, and they're not, I'm sure they're stressed, but they're willing to take the task on and try to make an even better game than Tears of the Kingdom that delivers expectations. And Aonuma even saying, keep your expectations high. So that's really awesome to hear. And I can't wait to see what they cook up, if they try to do some completely new type of gameplay experience, or even if they just continue this open air kind of gameplay style, how they tweak it and just improve upon it with future installments. So it's all very exciting. And like I said, I still feel like, while yes, work on Tears of the Kingdom may be done, maybe in this next direct that we should be getting within a week or two. I know there's been rumors from it. I think Pioro on Twitter was talking about a direct happening next week, so it's likely going to happen, right? I still feel like there's room for a master mode. The game does feel a little off without that, just because Breath of the Wild had a master mode. It was DLC, but come on, that should be added. That a hard mode, that should be. Frankly, it shouldn't have been paid DLC for Breath of the Wild, so I think having that as a free update for Tears of the Kingdom makes a lot of sense. I mean, we've seen Nintendo do hard modes as free updates. Metroid Dread got the Dread mode in a few months after it came out, so I'm hoping that we see a master mode announced for Tears of the Kingdom in this next September Direct. So, really exciting stuff. I know some people might feel a little conflicted about this, but I am A-okay with this team moving on to the next great thing. Of course, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. How are you feeling about this? Are you upset that we won't be getting more content in Tears of the Kingdom? Or are you kind of more like me and just happy to see them, you know, willing to take on that next challenge and move on to the next project, the future of Zelda? Because I think, you know, Zelda is at an all-time high right now, obviously, in terms of popularity. So to see how they reinvent it once again is very, very exciting. So I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. Once again, still feeling very sick right now from, I got that PAX pox, as they call it. So I'll have videos up very soon giving my thoughts on Mario Wonder. I played it for about 40 minutes. I played that demo multiple times. I'll have videos on my PAX pickups, like I said, and there's a bunch of other stuff I want to make soon. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe here so you don't miss a single video. And of course, until next time, folks, peace.